Okay, so the first thing that you're going to have to do when installing a mod is you've got to know what version you're going to be running the mod on, and then you've got to get the correct version of Forge, which is what runs Minecraft mods. It basically changes the installation. Well, no, yeah, it's another installation in Minecraft.
What is absolutely crucial about this guide is that you must have the Java edition of Minecraft on your PC.
This will not work on Windows 10 edition. It will still...
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're going to go through...
We're just going to demonstrate now how to change your version of Minecraft into 1.12.2.
Well, yeah, that's just purely because that's the version that we want to play our mods in. You can use any version that you want, which is the Forge version.
You have to download the right version of the mods. It's just most of the mods cross over in 1.12.2.
Yeah, because I think there's something to do with when they moved on to 1.13, they changed some sort of programming thing. I don't really know what I'm on about. Something to do with that. But as you can see, JEI, it's in 1.12.2, so we can go and download that. Okay, one thing I'm just going to say quickly is that on any mod, if you go into the file section on CurseForge, you can see all of the different versions. So on this, it just seems to be in 1.12. But that might be just because they update it a lot. So if you click view all, yeah, okay. So they have 1.15. Oh, they actually do have 1.15. Okay. But yeah, so you can see all versions, and then you can scroll between all the different pages. First is the most up to date. I'm pretty sure. Well, obviously, yeah. But yeah, I thought I'd just say that. It is going to download a jar file. Let's wait for it to download. All of them will download a jar file. As you can see, we're on curseforge.com. That is a very that is what you normally use to where you get your mods.
And it's the most reliable platform,
yeah.
And we'd recommend you only download mods from there. But you're welcome if you want to watch a guide on how to download from any other reliable website.
It's exactly the same. It's just. Yeah. But yeah, so you're going to go to the Minecraft Forge website. We'll have this link in the description. And you're going to go to the right corresponding version, as we see on the mod. Also, if you're making a mod pack with multiple different mods, they've all got to be running the same, obviously, version of the game. But as we're going to probably demonstrate 1.12, because that's what our modded series is. Yeah, so you're going to go down to 1.12, 1.12.2, and then you're going to see all of these. What you're going to do is you're going to go to download recommended, because it's the most stable version, and then you're going to go installer. Okay, so you're going to click on installer, give it a minute, just block that.
While it's doing that, I'll tell you my favourite mod, and that's the Iron Chest mod, honestly.
It's pretty class. Okay, so as you can see, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but as you can see, we've now got the installer. Wait, did I enter? Yeah, okay. So now we've got the installer here. So if we click on that, this is going to load up here. So I've already installed this, but what you're going to do is this should all be set to the correct default, and you're just going to press OK. Make sure install client is ticked, not server or extract. And then you're just going to whack OK. That should do that. I'm just going to close that because I've already got that installed. So we can close that. And so we've downloaded the mod that we're going to use. And now this comes a slightly tricky part. Okay, I'm just going to say now, if you didn't know how I got that thing up, that little file pop up, basically go to File Manager, which is over here. Well, it should be somewhere along here. If it's not there, firstly, put it there. And secondly, you can get to it by pressing the Windows button on your keyboard, or by pressing Windows here. You will have your taskbar down at the bottom, probably. I'll just have it on the side. So your Windows button will be there. but you just have to press the Windows button and then type in File, and it should come up. File Explorer. There you are. And then, as you said, yeah. What you're going to do is you're going to go up here. Look, when you open this, you'll probably be on desktop or quick access. So you're going to right click slightly to the right of the arrow in the white area, and then you're going to do percent sign, and in the middle you're going to type app data with no spaces, no extra things, just lowercase app data in the middle of two things. And then you're going to click on that or enter it, and then you're going to scroll down to .minecraft, and then in here hopefully you will have a mods folder. But if you don't, yeah, carry on.
What I will do is I will put an alternative route to app data if you can't do this. I'll put an alternative route because I know another one.
But yeah, so in here, if you don't have you got to search properly, but if you don't have a mods folder there, just go home, create new folder, and it's going to be called mods lowercase, and then it will recognise it. Sometimes it just doesn't make it. I don't really know why, but it just does that sometimes. So we're going to go to our mods. I've already got Optifine in, but yeah. So we can drag it from our browser if we've got it like this, or we can just get our downloads up and bring it in, drag it in like that, and then we've got it in here. So now, if we so that's all done. Okay, I'm just gonna say I didn't really show the installation process very well in the video, so I'm just gonna show you that now. So basically, what you're gonna do, you're gonna go to installations in the Minecraft launcher. You have to use the Minecraft Java edition, otherwise this won't work at all. If you go to installations, go new. Okay, and this is where you need to create your installation. So you can select a random block, I don't know why, and then name it something. So I'm just going to name it Forge 1.12.2. I've already got one, but one called that, but yeah. So then, this is the bit that really does matter. What you're going to do is you're going to scroll down to the bottom, and then you have you will only, if you've only installed one version of Forge, which is what I showed you in the tutorial, there'll only be one of these, and you just click on that, whichever one it is. But because I've downloaded multiple and I've confused myself, you've got to make sure that you've got the correct one that you downloaded. So you can just go back in your files and just make sure that you have got the correct one that you downloaded. It will just say at the end, it will look, the file name will be exactly the same as this. But we installed the 2847 one, so you're going to click on that. The rest of it doesn't really matter, it's just automatic resolution. And then you're just going to click create. I don't need to do that because I've already made one. And then yeah, so as you will see this, it will just obviously be a thingy. It will be, because we changed the block, it wasn't the same. So you can either start the installation in here by pressing play alongside it, or you can go to the actual play section of the launcher and scroll through all the different installations. So if I go Forge 1.12.2, press play, give it a minute to load up. Okay, oh yeah, hit film. This is actually a really good editing software. I would recommend it. I'll leave a link in the description. It's completely free. Need a good PC though. Right, yeah, as you can see, it will show all this, and then, yeah, sorry my screen's gone black, it just does that when it goes full screen. Anyway, right, so here we are. So if we go to a single player world, this is the one that I used last time. So we installed the JEI mod, which is the Just Enough Items one. So that just adds a thing where you can basically see everything that you can possibly have. It works cross-platform with every mod, and yeah. So if you press E, obviously that brings up the inventory, and here you are. You can see every single thing by just scrolling through. Yeah, so that has worked. You can do this with any number of mods. You will always do the same thing. You just have to remember to get the correct version of Forge. Yeah, that's it, really. I'm just going to say, we'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like if you found this helpful. Maybe even check out some of our other videos or subscribe. Yeah, it would really help us out with our little YouTube channel. But yeah, thank you for watching, and bye! Built a